To everyone in Brazil, I really hope you enjoy this film.
Ladies and gents, this is the...
What is new in The Greatest Showman in comparison to all your other roles?
I've done musicals before on stage. I did Les Miserables on film. This is an original movie musical. I've never done that before. I've done shows that are revivals or someone else did it in another country. I've never been at the creation process of a musical, and it's thrilling. It's difficult to do. In many ways, it felt very fresh and very new and challenging in a great way.
What is the best part about doing this movie?
You know, for me, I got to spend 5 months in New York, and I really felt as though I was in middle school acting camp again or something, because every day I got to wake up and workshop this musical. It felt like we were gonna go on Broadway, and we really took the time to make it feel like a real experience in that sense.
Which training is more difficult? For a superhero movie with fights and explosions, or for a musical where you are always running, jumping, dancing, you know?
I'm gonna say Wolverine, like those movies, or particularly Wolverine. That training in the gym is not fun. It's painful, and it's not fun eating steamed chicken and steamed broccoli for 9 months. This is difficult, and you sleep so well when you're dancing for 10 hours, but it's fun the whole time.
So tell me, do you want to go where it's covered in all the colored lights?
Is there any chance we'll see your Logan and MJ, for Zendaya, in a Marvel movie together?
Weirdly, I would always joke saying, well, impossible, but funnily enough, in the last week or two, that is seeming very impossible. Not my Wolverine, but a Wolverine and MJ, definitely possible.
Yay!
Your character is based on a real person. How did you study to bring this character to life?
Ever since I did Les Miserables, particularly on true stories, I work with someone who helps me collate all the research. So we looked at 37 books, one of which is written by him. So in the end, this is not a biopic. I don't think this is the definitive movie about P.T. Barnum, but it is a movie inspired by him, inspired by true events in his life, but are really about family, about the birth of show business, and about tolerance and inclusivity.
You don't need the whole world to love you. Just a few good people.
Your character is very strong for her time. Can you talk about your process of composition for this character?
I mean, what drew me to this was this love story, this forbidden love story that unfortunately was impossible, you know, strictly due to the color of your skin, which is, you know, something unfortunately we still have to deal with now. And that's why I thought it was important to talk about. To me, I think she's very strong. She has dealt with this world and the struggles of the time. She deals with it every day. It's in her face. She can't leave her skin. And I think her escape, her and her brother, their escape is this trapeze, what they can just literally be above the world and all of its problems. And so that's why I think it's kind of ironic that while she's on the trapeze is when she runs into Zach's character, and her heart is falling in love, you know? So I think, you know, in this story, the love is able to speak louder and love is able to conquer all.
You and Zac Efron have so many chemistry on scene. Can you talk about this partnership in this movie?
Me and the director really believed we needed to rehearse a lot. We had 10 weeks rehearsal, and so Zach and I and Zendaya, everyone, we would go in every day, we would sing, we would dance, we'd do yoga in the morning before we started, and it was like a boot camp, and we became like family. Zach and I became friends, we hung out outside, but really the bonds you make when you're together, sweating, pushing, working things out, creating, you make friends for life.
Zach is great, and he was so great to work with, I think specifically because we had to be a dynamic duo. So I think for both of us, we wanted to create something special. I've never seen a dance number or a musical number done in the air this way.
Can you look to the camera and send a message for your Brazilian fans?
Hey guys, I just want to say thank you so much for all of your support thus far, and I sure hope that you leave the theater with joy and happiness and love in your heart, and that's the most important thing. So
to everyone in Brazil, I really hope you enjoy this film. You know I love Brazil. You know how to live life. You dance, you party, you play, and you celebrate. And that's what this movie is. I think you'll love it. So, obrigado.
Thank you for your time, gentlemen.
Thanks, Rafael.
Nice to meet you.
No one ever made a difference by being like everyone else.
This is me!